Morning to all the students. Good morning to all. Today we are going to start the next chapter, that is chapter number 4, metals and non-metals. In this chapter we will discuss about the metals, their occurrence, the physical and chemical properties of metals, uses of metal, about the noble metals, what is corrosion, non-metals, the properties of physical and chemical properties of non-metals, uses of non-metals, means all these things we will discuss in this chapter. Now let's discuss about the elements. Since actually I want to tell you that what are elements. Elements जैसे कि तत्व, जैसे लोहा, copper, that is aluminium, different type of elements are there which are found in our surrounding as well as in our earth crust. Okay, the elements are broadly classified into three categories: metals, non-metals and metalloids. Before that, I want to tell you, or we just discuss about the atom. What is an atom? The smallest fundamental particle of a matter is called atom. Okay, every means any matter is there, like a piece of iron is there. When we divide the piece of iron into smaller components, then we will get the smallest particle of iron, which can which is the fundamental particle, means that type of particle combined to form the whole piece of iron, and we are not able to even see it. This is called the atom. An atom generally consists of three types of particles: electrons, protons and neutrons. Electrons are negatively charged particles, protons are positively charged particles, and the neutrons do not have any charge and they are present inside the nucleus. Okay, so whenever the size of atom is also means a very small, and the size of nucleus is very small as compared to the whole size of the atom. Like suppose atom is is of the size of a football playground, then the nucleus, its nucleus part where positive charge is present, this is called nucleus part. This part is means covers the area just like a small tennis ball placed at the center of the football stadium or football playground. Okay, that will be the nucleus. So it is too small. Now discuss about the electrons. In an atom there are certain, means around the nucleus, circular orbits are present just like solar system, where electrons are present and electrons also revolve. Okay, so you have to keep in your mind that whenever an atom releases electrons from its shells or its orbit, suppose it gets some energy from somewhere and electron get emitted. In this case, when electron is emitted or electron is lost, then in this case, as much as electron is lost, the atom will get that much amount of positive charge. जैसे कि मान लेते हैं कि इस एटम ने अपना एक इलेक्ट्रॉन खो दिया, तो मान लेते हैं सपोज दिस इज एलिमेंट एक्स, तो ये एक्स एलिमेंट का एटम है. तो अब मान लेते हैं कि अगर इसने एक इलेक्ट्रॉन खोया है तो इस पर एक्स पॉजिटिव आ गया, इसने 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन खो दिए तो इस पर +2 आ गया, इसने 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स लॉस कर दिए तो इस पर +3 आ गया, सो ऑन. सिमिलरली ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि ये कहीं से इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन कर ले. इफ़ इट इज़ गोइंग टू गेन एक्स्ट्रा इलेक्ट्रॉन, means 1 electron, then it will be x minus, 2 electron, then it will be x minus 2, 3 electron, then it will be x minus 3 and so on. सो कोई भी एटम होता है वो इलेक्ट्रॉन लॉस करके और इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करके उस पर मतलब 2 तरह के चार्ज है वो क्रिएट कर सकता है. पॉजिटिव बाय लॉसिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन, नेगेटिव बाय गेनिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन. ओके, इलेक्ट्रॉन को लॉस करने से जो स्पीसीज बनती हैं दे आर कॉल्ड कैटायन, एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन करने से जो स्पीसीज बनती हैं दे आर कॉल्ड एनायन. Okay, so now let's come to the main concept. So elements are classified into three categories: metals, non-metals and metalloids. Metals are those elements which actually lose electron to form cations. All those elements which only lose electron to form cations are called metals, whereas non-metals are those elements which gain electron to form the anion, means they always gain electron and get a negative charge over them. Okay, for example, the example of metals are sodium, potassium, gold, iron, copper, aluminium, zinc, so many are there. And example of non-metals are like carbon, oxygen, fluorine, nitrogen, so many are there. Metalloids are those type of elements which bear the property of both metal and non-metal. So they can either donate as well as gain electron. They can lose or gain electron. Okay. Now there are certain type of metals which do not react with other elements, and such type of metals which do not react with other elements are called noble elements. For example, gold, platinum, etc. The non-metals are also having certain examples like antimony. For example, antimony and arsenic, 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 etc. Okay, so these are metalloids. There are certain some more metalloids, but you have to remember these. Okay, so this is about metal and non-metal.